not really gone to plan because my train journey was only meant to take an hour and it took 3 hours because all the trains are cancelled on the weekend and that's when all they do all the work on the weekend, and that just happens to be the day I'm trying to navigate my way to a place I've never been to, in Hackney Downs. New to me. Today I am in London. I'm doing a filming project. Never thought I'd be saying that. Totally out of comfort zone, something I've never done, but I'm definitely taking on that, like doing things that scare you and embracing opportunities that come up. So yeah, today's exciting, but I can't really take you along, but I'm going to take you along as much as I can. So I'm on the way to meet my family. I've done the filming, it went well. Yeah, let's do this. London is so beautiful and this trip is reminding me that it's so close to home and I really need to come here more often and take advantage of the fact that it's less than an hour to get to the centre of London, and I'm not going to have that for that much longer. So yeah, I think the most of it looks St Paul's. So beautiful. By doing this filming that I've done today, I met some really quite incredible people, and quite a few of them had a YouTube channel, and it's really encouraged me to get a bit more into making these videos and talking about issues that are very important to me. So that's going to be my plan for the next few months, getting a little bit more confident at filming and doing this, especially in public, because this is awkward and quite embarrassing. So I'm done with the filming now and I'm meeting my family, and we're going to go to a vegetarian and vegan food festival, which I'm really excited for because I've been to quite a few and they give you a lot of samples and I get to try a lot of amazing new food. So yeah, just attempt to find them and then we'll be on our way. And I'm so looking forward to food. I've spotted them. Took a while, but yay! Reunited. Zooming in on my brother because it makes him incredibly uncomfortable. I'm so tired. My feet hurt. No, we're not. Look, it's there. Kind of want to go there, but my feet can't handle it.
Everyone faced it, but then you hated it.
Well, I've never seen that. My favourite art shop. Oh look, is it free now? Not the exhibition bit. Yeah, the main bit is free, so the main bit of that is free, but not the exhibition bit. There's a casa art. Hey, yeah. Okay, so it's I can't speak. It's the next day. It is Monday, so I'm starting my new week, and it's quite an exciting week. So I got a few like quite cool opportunities last week, so I'm kind of going with those this week. But yesterday, as you saw a few little clips from, I went to London and I worked on a filming project. Basically I was involved in some filming to talk about my condition and how that's kind of affected me, and I'll share that soon. That's quite exciting. I'm very out of my comfort zone. But today is going to be quite a nice day. I filled out that form already, so I need to post that. But apart from that, I'm just going to be planning some prints for my portfolio and making some personal work. And yeah, it's going to be quite a nice day. I'm looking forward to today, actually. Basically, I'm looking forward to sitting down because yesterday I obviously found my way across the other side of London. Then I met my family afterwards and we went to a vegetarian food festival, which was called, you know, I can't actually think of the name, that's so bad. But we went to a vegetarian food festival that my mum had got tickets for, and it was good. Like we've been 2 times already, so I already knew it was good. The food was great, we got to try. There wasn't as many products. I think it was because we were going at the very end. We were on Sunday evening, so there wasn't as many products. But I mean, it was still good. It was just so busy. I think when you're really tired, it just gets to you, like having something so busy So many people, like some of the food, the first thing I tried I really didn't like, and then it kind of flavoured my throat, and it was so busy and my feet were killing me. I was wearing boots, and usually these boots are so comfy, but yesterday they just killed my feet. And then at the very end of the day, we kind of spontaneously decided to go on the London Eye, because we haven't been since my brother was 10, and we have some tickets for it, so we did that. I'll insert some clips here, but that was very fun. That was actually really fun, because most of the time I did sit down because my feet were killing me, but it was nice to have a little stroll. And I also found our house, well, not a house, but I found like where we are, where I live, because it goes 25 miles out and I am 25 miles out, so I kind of did like a little point, and that's quite exciting, and it was quite nice to see London from above. I do love London, but I always go through this weird phase of like, I love London, and then I go there and I haven't been there in a while, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to move to London, I love it here, why don't I come here more often? And then by the end of the day, my feet kill me. I'm someone that doesn't deal that well with with busy crowds and stress, so I just think that by the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go home and relax. And I just, yeah, I mean, I do love London. I'm just not sure if I would be like best suited to living in London, because I am quite a reserved, introverted person, and I quite like having my time to breathe and then going to London, but then equally being able to come back and relax. And I think if I was always there, I don't know, I just don't really think I have the personality for living in London, which is funny because when I was younger, it was the one thing I really wanted to do. And then I went to university in Falmouth and Cornwall, which couldn't be more different, and I just thrived. Like, I loved it so much. It was perfect for me. It made me so happy. It was the happiest years of my life, easily. So it's funny how like life changes and you realise actually I realise anyway that I'm not that big city person. It doesn't interest me. I quite like a smaller town, but I like being able to visit cities. Also, gonna sneeze. I like being able to visit cities, and I find it quite exciting, like the buzz of people and lots of things to do, but I don't really want to live in one. Yeah. So this one is one of the references I found, which I'm going to be using for this girl, and the other two, I don't have a reference for this one anymore. I just kind of have the shape I'm working with. This one's kind of vaguely based on some of these poses that I found. I'm not sure of the exact pose, the exact name of the pose, because I'm not a ballerina. I used to do acrobatics and I used to do a bit of dance, like combining my acrobatics, but I did do ballet classes, but they were basically just there to help get us a bit more relaxed. Not relaxed, graceful, that's the word. They wanted us to become more graceful. But I'm fascinated by ballet. I think it's beautiful, so I really wanted to do a dance related print to sell in my Etsy shop for when I open it, because I did one in my university. I'll show you actually. I'll show you it. There it is. So I did it as part of a book project, but I'm not so happy with the people anymore. So it's something I would quite like to redo, and I might actually do the same kind of image style, but with this one as well, but I also want to make this as a separate print. So yeah, that is my plan. I'm just looking at some ballet poses. I'm going to change the dresses though, because I want them all to be wearing a similar style dress. Yeah, here's the initial sketches. So I'm just going over some of the poses with a bit of a darker outline to get the body shape right. So I have more of a unison way of working with the body. So this is kind of step number 2, just making sure I have a vague, like what I want the body to look like. Not happy with this skirt, but I'm just trying to mock up the shapes of the dresses now. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to make them all wearing the same dress, so I think because I don't want it to look like the same ballerina in different poses, I'm putting them all in slightly different dresses. But maybe we'll change my mind on that and I might make them all in the same dress, but just for now, this is kind of where I'm going. I'm a lot happier with them now. I think they're starting to look a little bit more like ballerinas. I'm happy with the shapes and the figures. I'm not happy with this girl's dress or this girl's dress. I'm kind of happy with this one, but yeah, I might go outside and do a little bit of sketching now. So I'm pretty happy with them now. I decided to come outside and finish them off because it's quite, well, it's kind of cloudy actually, but it's really warm. It's really humid. So I figured I would spend some time outside, but I'm pretty happy. So this is my, like, I think my favourite one. I'm really looking forward to doing that one. And also there's this one, but I'm just going to work up another one now. Just because I would quite like to have a girl from the front. Oopsie. Don't know what I did. I'd quite like to have a girl from the front. So I'm gonna do that now. So this is how I start off. I hope you can see this because it's quite bright. But this is how I tend to start it off. So I have my little image that I'm like reference image, but I'm not gonna follow it exactly. I'm just following the pose. So I'm just kind of sketching out the rough shape, and then I kind of add like a tiny bit of extra definition there as well, just so I can kind of start to see. I'm going to show you this step by step. So now I've just drawn the body. So I've not done the outfit yet, but I'm just drawing the body shape, and I'm also drawing the body shape underneath the outfit too. So I know like where the hips are, where the shoulders are, and also the hair. Like, I want all of my characters to have this kind of bottom bun, I think. Okay, since I've got the body all shaped, I've got rid of the reference now because the dress I'm putting on her is slightly different, and also it's just the pose I wanted. So I've now drawn on the dress, which I think I'm quite happy with. I'm just trying to decide whether I want tone in there, because if I do, yeah. So I got rid of the reference now because the dress is different and I just really wanted the body pose. So I've kind of drawn the dress on, but I'm trying to decide if I want to add tone, because if I do want to add tone, I'm trying to work out what areas that would be in, and I think I want the light to be coming like from above but at a bit of an angle. So this is the bit I struggle with, I think, the most, the shadows. And my next step when I'm happy with that is just to do what I've done here. So I've gone over it a little bit. Again, hard to see because it's so bright, but you can now see her body shape a little bit more, and I'm kind of going over and darkening on I do it on a separate layer. This is why I love Procreate compared to paper, even though I love paper, but this is just amazing because I can use my layers and I can lower the opacity and draw over them. So obviously you won't be able to see her legs under her skirt, so I just darken the areas around. I've also given her some shoes. I'm giving them all the same, I think ballet shoes are all the same, but I'm giving them all the same kind of style, straps and everything. And I've kind of started to work her hands into it, but mostly I've just darkened the shape and kind of neatened the hair as well. So yep, there we go. I've also put this image in here, which was a piece I did a while back, but I'm thinking of using a similar colour palette. So what I do on Procreate when I kind of rough this up is I literally you just hold your finger on it, and then the colour is there. So you can just pick and choose from your old images. Because one problem I have seen in my work at the moment is, yes, can you see that? If you just hold your finger down, the colour changes. So it's great to just use the same palette. I've noticed my work hasn't got the most coherent, is that the right word? Probably, I think I just slaughtered that. But basically my colour palettes are a little bit all over the place, and it's one thing I really want to improve this year. So I'm trying to go back to my old pieces that I really like and use similar colour palettes. So just pop that in. So this is number 1. This is number 2. I didn't really film when I was drawing them because, I don't know, I feel a bit good about that. Number 2. And then, don't know why it's not focusing. And then finally we have, oopsie. This is the layout I think I'm gonna use. So they're not finished, I haven't finished a hand. But I'm actually really happy with how they're looking. So I might put them in a spotlight piece, or I might keep them as a free, but I'm just gonna finish up the final details and then I will show you the comparisons of the sketches and the little pieces. I'm finishing off some of the ballet piece outside because it's sunny, and also I did a previous video on Astropad, so I thought I would show you how Astropad can work quite well when you want to kind of sit outside. Because it's connected to the internet, it doesn't actually need to be like right next to your computer. So like, I'll show you, hang on. So my computer is inside in that room, and I'm able to just sit outside and the connection is pretty instant and I can just continue. I don't like doing like the full piece like this, but when I'm doing final details it's fine, because I kind of like having the short code on my computer when I'm doing the full piece, but when I'm just making tweaks. So what I did is I took my old piece, I'll see if I can show you. So this is the old piece I had previously had in my portfolio, and what I've done is I've just kind of stuck it behind, and then there's weird little lumps in it, but I'm kind of just updating it and keeping the same style but making it a little bit less detailed. There's bits of the old person still in there, and just seeing how the new ballerinas work in this kind of piece, but without any of this. Let me just get rid of these, and the black one. These are what my ballerinas look like, and I actually really like them on a white background, so I may have that as I might play around with that as an option. But yeah, my ballerinas are mostly done and I'm quite happy with them. But they definitely do need some tweaks. Her head is not quite right and she's also got a bit of a wobbly arm. But yeah, these are the ballerinas. Done. And I'm trying to see if I like them with this kind of background idea, or if I like them on their own. So if you have an opinion, comment, because that would be amazing to see your thoughts on this. And I'm going to go and eat, and then I'm going to get on with the evening cover that I'm going to work on. So I'm going to sign off my vlog here, because this evening I'm just planning to watch Killing Eve season 2 and do a little bit of the album cover work at the same time, and I don't think it would be very interesting to video, so that's why I'm going to sign off. But thank you so much for watching. Today has been so much needed. After a really busy day like yesterday, I need some time just to relax, not see many people, get on with some illustrating and rest my feet because they're very painful. Never wear heeled boots. Well, they weren't like heels, but never wear heeled boots if you're going to be walking around London all day. Tip from me. But thank you so much for watching my little doodles today. It's been nice to work up some old pieces, and I will be back this time next week. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. It means well, I can't speak. I don't know what I'm saying. It means so much to me, so I really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a lovely week. Bye bye.